Welcome everyone, Professor Leis here. In this video, I want to show you briefly take you on a brief tour of our Canvas page. So here we are looking at our home page for our course specifically. And you'll notice on the far left-hand side, we have what's called the global navigation bar. This is everything that navigates throughout Canvas overall. So regardless of which course you're looking at, if you have multiple classes, this is stuff that pertains to the overall Canvas site. And then directly next to it, we have what's called the local navigation bar. Now this is stuff that's specific to our course on Canvas. So we're currently looking at the home page. You'll notice that there's a section for recent announcements. So the most recent announcements that I post will be visible here. On the far right side, we have the to-do list. So this is something that lets you know the upcoming due dates, different class sessions that we have scheduled, etc. You could scroll down. We have some information about our class meetings, information about how to contact me, information about our course textbook. So back to the local navigation bar. So we're just looking at the home page, but we have modules, which I'll show you in a moment. We have Cypress Zoom, which is what you would click on every time you want to log into our Zoom meetings for our class sessions. We have announcements, which is another place you can go to view all the announcements that I'll post. But like I said, the most recent ones will be visible on the home page here. We have assignments. You can go here to find the various submission portals for the different things that you will submit this semester. We have discussions, so any discussion boards that we post to, you can find them here. We have the syllabus, which actually this tab isn't the actual syllabus document. I'll show you that in a moment. It's actually just a kind of a more expanded version of the to-do list. It shows you everything that's due throughout the course. We have grades, which is where you can go to keep track of your various submissions. We have Cypress College Library resources. This is all the stuff pertaining to the library, of course, and we'll highlight that in our class. And then we have student services, so you can click on this if you need to access any services that are available to you as a student at Cypress College. So let's continue on here. I want to take a look at modules. So modules is something that's very important that you are familiar with. This is where you'll be able to see everything that we have scheduled for each day that we have class for. So I have the very first week available. It's all laid out here. So Monday, I have it sectioned off according to the days. We have our first day of class Monday, June 7th, and then I have an agenda button or agenda page which you can click on, and this is where you can find the agenda for that class session. So I'll have a section that says in class, and this is just a brief rundown of what we plan to cover in that class session. And then I'll have a breakdown of your responsibilities that you need to complete by the time we meet for our next class session. So it's important that you take a look at those agendas each day so that you're aware of what we have scheduled. And then I'll post the various documents that you'll need to take a look at, as well as any of our activities or various projects or discussion posts. So everything will be available for you to access there. So highlighting some of these documents, we have the welcome letter, which I sent out in a message, I think Thursday. So you can take a look at that either in that message or here, and I also have posted it as a recent announcement. So it's really important that you read that welcome letter. It gives you a rundown of what you can expect from our course. Here is our syllabus, the actual document of the syllabus. This is very important that you read this, and I have a little message here from Snoop Dogg. Take a look at that because Snoop will tell you what's up, of course, why it's important to read the syllabus. And you would actually find that document here. I'm going to go over that in class on Monday, our first class session, but it's still important that you read it on your own so that you're familiar with all the various policies and protocols of our class. The grade and project breakdown, which I'll go over in our first class session. More information about our book, Habits of the Creative Mind. So if you didn't see that on our homepage, you can find that here. So it's the same information. And etc. Like I said, so various activities and things that we'll complete in a given day or by expected deadlines. So that's what I wanted to show you all at the very beginning. I'll of course answer any questions that you have in our first class session on Monday, June 7th, but it's important that you take a look at this stuff. Also, if you wanted to get a head start on our first discussion post, that's available for you to take a look at over the weekend before we even meet on our first class session, which is just a brief student introduction, and there's a prompt in there for you to address all the different items that you'll include in your post. All right, everyone, if you have any questions, send me a message on Canvas or send me an email at my campus email. I'm happy to address those questions. Otherwise, I'll see everyone at 8 a.m. on Monday morning. Can't wait.